Truth be told, this is out of control. When you're asleep in the bed, them a kick in the door, a send shots right through the wall, them a bore. You know, safe on the bed, a catch on the floor. When you leave the house, you're not making it home, them a shot you in your back like they're on the phone. Take a jog for exercise, now you're running around, cause them hunting, driving, gunning you down. Wow. Well, the first thing we have to do is address the whole black and white thing. Yeah? So we have to know where we're coming from to know where we're going. And I feel that it starts with being labeled black and white. Black and white are actually colors. We're not colors, we're humans. The watch is black, the bracelet is black, but my complexion is actually brown. So I don't really follow any of those forms or respond to anything that labels me as being black or African American, because we're not Africans in America, we have African descent. So we have to address that and start from the beginning and fix everything along the pathway to get to the present. Yeah. So to answer the question, yeah, I'm affected negatively, man. I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm frustrated with the whole thing and hearing it every day. And then what makes it worse is to seeing these guys getting off on murdering and killing us. Yeah. So in my opinion, there's no accountability, because if they were being charged as murderers and put in population with murderers and killers, then they would think twice about doing those things. And if the lawsuits were being filed and the money was taken out of their pension instead of taxpayers' dollars, then they would think twice about doing it. But being that there's no accountability, I feel like everyone is just running around doing whatever they want to do because they're being protected by the police union and the DA and the judges, you know. And in my personal opinion, I don't think the police officers should have guns. The cops should not have guns, in my opinion. They should respond to a phone call when they get there, assess the situation, try to de-escalate it, and if a situation is needed where a gun is needed, they call to a SWAT or people who are trained to deal with guns and come in and address that situation. Think of the amount of people who have called the police for a simple thing or an argument or a dispute, and they end up dead and they end up shot by the cops for no reason at all. You know, so I don't think they're being responsible with using weapons, so they shouldn't have them. And I don't think there's any accountability. So until those situations are addressed, I don't think anything is going to change. So it's very frustrating day to day because this is happening in real time and we're seeing it, you know. In using my platform, I try to spread the news and awareness of anything that I come across or anything that I'm tagging. I fact check it, and if it's valid, then I try to share it and keep it out there. Also, I'm using my talent as a musician to create music that addresses situations and get that out to people. So I created a song called Stand With The Protesters. The title speaks for itself, and it relates to the current situation that took place with George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor, and the whole uprising that took place at that time. That's how the song came about. And in that manner, I'm using those tools that I have before me to try to bring awareness to the situation. Well, Stand With The Protesters came about from just hearing the news every day, you know. The TV was on. I don't really watch the TV, but you know, sometimes you put it on for the news, you forget it's on, and you go off to do stuff and it's playing in the background. So I was in the kitchen doing something and it was just playing in the background, and you know, just the same thing repeating like every 5 minutes. You're talking about the same thing, George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor, and you know, it just, the words started to come into my head, then the melody came, and then, you know, once the melody comes, then everything just flows, you know, because then I start to account on my recollection with things I've read and stuff that I've come across and learned. So, you know, it was like a domino effect. Everything came together and just fell into place, and then from there, put the song together, got the rhythm from J. Keys Records in St. Elizabeth, and you know, once I heard the rhythm, it's just like, it just fit like a glove, man. So, voice the tune, send it out, got to mix and master, put it out. Before I put it out, I let my friend, a fellow musician and rapper by the name of Iceman from the AMG crew, he heard it, and right away he was like, yo, EG, I gotta get on that, man. You gotta do a remix. I want to get on that track. But I didn't pay it any attention. Went ahead, put the song out, you know, and then the song is out, it's doing well, and I sent him the track. You know, didn't think none of it. He went in the studio, got it done. Him and Jay Shadow hopped on it, and they sent it back to me. But I was never mentioned the remix, so I didn't have anything for it. But the very day that he sent it to me and I heard it, like, I called up right away, went to the studio. And on the way to the studio, I actually started to formulate some thoughts and try to come up with some melodies and see what would work and what would fit on the rhythm. By the time I got to the studio, everything was basically in place. So I basically, within that time frame, put it together, got in the studio, laid it down. And once it was done, it was like, you know what, something is missing, because here I am with 2 rappers on a song by myself. So I was like, I need somebody else. So I reached out to a fellow artist and asked him if he would be interested. He said, send it on. And he listened to it and he was like, yeah, man, I want to do this. So Ras Extreme, he hopped on it, did his part, sent it over. And then I sat down with the engineer and we just, you know, went back and forth and mixed it together. And so you have the remix, and it's a powerful song, man. You have 4 different views and 4 different feelings and emotions of what's been taking place with the situation with the police killings. Yeah, so you have me as a dancehall artist, you have 2 rappers, Jay Shad and Iceman, and you have a reggae artist, Ras Extreme, and everybody delivers their voice and their opinions on the situation and how they feel, and you can feel it in the songs and deliveries. And we basically want the song to be the voice, you know, our voice in helping, bringing awareness to the situation and speaking up for those who can't speak up and bringing attention to the situation. And basically, it's for the culture, it's for the people, you know, and we want you guys to cherish it and enjoy it and, you know, use it as a tool, you know, to get the stuff heard and get things done and get awareness brought to our situation and shed some light on it, yeah?
Yeah. AMG.
You know we have to do a remix, right?
EG.
I stand with my people.
This is serious.
Yeah.
Ras Extreme.
Wow.
No justice, no peace.
Truth be told, this is out of control. While you asleep in the bed, them a kick in the door. I send shots right through the wall, them a board. You're not safe on the bed, they better catch on the floor. When you leave the house, you're not making it home. Them a shot you in your back, live there on the phone. It's like a job for exercise, now you run around. Call them hunting, driving, gunning you down. Pass a fake 20, now you're deep on the ground. With a knee in your neck, no air in your lungs. I can't breathe, that is a sound. Yo, them can't breathe, take him off of the ground. Them killing the whole hit, killing the young. Killing the black kid, killing the brown. In front of your mother, your father, even your son. In front of your daughter, now the car seat. Shot down, a time we load up the clip. Get the strap, them wanna shoot up, we shot them back. They wanna kill we off, we gonna kill them back. And them start the war, them launch the attack. First blood, them draw that. Yeah, the first shot, them clap that. Yeah, the first life, them take that. So I stand with the protesters, that's that.
Linked up with EG. Wagwan brethren. RP to my soldiers in heaven. Turn on the news, everything is misconstrued. The media tell you all blacks are rude. And we on welfare, the system don't care. We fucking up our credit cause we lack health care. They lynching us, dissing us, no respect for us. Spray us down with hoes, dogs biting on our clothes. Kill a black man, watch his body decompose. I don't trust the police, fuck the police. It ain't safe in the streets, no justice, no peace. The government's provoking a war in these streets. This ain't monopoly, black people really got bread and property. Struggle is real, we still in poverty. Black people smart, we doctors, investors, AMG.
Revolution, no illusion. We a fight long time. Victims of war, we no slave, we just human. Leading general in a Selassie army. They up on a mission and we standing with an army. Serious X and me not take no talk. In just corrupt system, get me mad no blood clot. Look at who them nail on the cross. The black family, them want to tear us apart. Push we down the chain, now the shit start fi pile. Who them a go blame when it can't reconcile? Them system never designed for I nor I. Them beasts have many tongue but them don't speak of love. No justice, no peace, me marching with a drum. With a sign in a me hand say fuck the system. Rights to bear arms, the rights of our own. Hey, where them a go hide? Where them a go turn? Where them a go run go when the fire start to burn? Never want to listen so the hard way they learn. Where them a go spend everything them earn? The bridge where them cross. It black till it burn. Where them a go turn? When I block out a nerve.
We scream murder, murder. Black people, they don't fuck with us. Why you nervous? They'll beat us up like we predators. They don't like the cover of our melanin, they hating us. Make millions of dollars off our abilities. Still hating us and consider liabilities. This is no democracy, America's a mockery. I'ma keep on going till I'm free.
Where were you November 20th, man? You wasn't where you supposed to be.
I was getting ready for fucking things.
You want to lay off my client?
And who are you?
His lawyer. These are the tactics that we have now? Interrogations?
I'm detective. I do what I want. This man's a murderer.
You do what you
Double
want?
murderer.
Okay, let's see what the judge thinks about that. Get your hands off my client. Do I need to speak to somebody else? Thank you.
You lucky.
Get
you
off
came
of my
over here.
client.
I ain't even know
Back up, please.
Talking to this old nigga. Look, you got peanuts in your head.
Do not touch
When
me.
he goes down, you going down with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cause he a murderer. Filthy. What you doing with my evidence?
Come see if you can find them.
Where them a go hide? Where them a go turn? Where them a go run? Go when the fire start to burn. Never want to listen, so the hard way they learn. Where them a go spend everything them earn. Them rich when them cross. It black till it burn.